Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Roenis Elias gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now at the plate, Rafael Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rafael Hernandez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson in his career versus this pitcher, 0 for 8. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Step on the bag for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays held in check here. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out. In there, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box, Yogi Berra. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Stanton leads off of second. The pitch swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit hard to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Batting fifth.
In now, number 0. He'll
Number
take
0.
his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Two and 0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two men are on with two men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping in, Fred McGriff. Yesterday, he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. McGriff is retired, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos in his career against this pitcher, 4 for 11. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Matt Duffy will be next. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. A scoop with the bare hand. It's there. He got him. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Standing in now, Adam Rosales. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Into the box, Steven Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Runners on first with 1 down. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball four.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
In now, Yogi Berra, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Now batting, Phil Gosselin.
Leading off for
He'll
Tampa
stand
Bay.
in to open things
Second
up here in the
baseman.
3rd.
Phil Gosselin.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Center fielder number 27, Rafael Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Rafael Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has
fielder,
wheels, right?
number 10.
All he wants to do is get on base and take
Dickerson.
advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, make him chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred.
Ready for another chance? Fred McGriff, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton is there, and that retires the side. Rays strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready now, Jorge Posada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Jorge Posada.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up to the plate, number 0. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked in to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
From the stretch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back easily. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. And Posada's off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready with the 1-1. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Rob Refsnyder looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Here comes the 0-1 and a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No
Leading
official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
In there, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Rosales.
Standing in, Adam Rosales. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's a
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Steven Souza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Now in the box, Ruben Tejada. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pitch on the way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Tough play for Longoria. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. At the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Tejada backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Striding into the box, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here it comes, 2-0. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
The pitch. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Rafael Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Yogi Berra. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yogi Berra.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, number 0, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No one out with a runner at second. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
One and one. Here it comes. Here's a high pop up. McGriff coasts under it. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner's back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Posada rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Erasmo Ramirez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Two-one home now to Gardner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick he struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
In there, no balls and a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Striding in once again, Fred McGriff. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready once again, Ruben Tejada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ruben Tejada.
First pitch of the at bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 27.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Standing in now,
99.
Aaron Judge. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there, and he's out.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Into the box, Yogi Berra, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Ramos.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in once again, Adam Rosales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Tyler Clippard will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
29, Tyler Clippard.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rays 3. Johnny Strange gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Johnny Strange.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Oh, he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Second home run early in the year, as it is now 7-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Number 0.
In now, number 0. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
The 1-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, how about McGriff? In time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in, Rafael Hernandez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
No strike.
There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Refsnyder gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. So striding in, Ruben Tejada. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Ruben Tejada.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Tommy Hunter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Tommy Hunter.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. His prior history in this matchup, 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Gosselin scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
So coming to the plate, Yogi Berra. He went deep back in the 5th. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. From the stretch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th.
Please.
Matt Bush
Now
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
McGriff.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on the way. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Wilson Ramos is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire and catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
One out and a runner on second base. Curveball, and he's just not getting the calls here. It's 3-0 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The designated hitter,
Goose Gossage answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
New York Yankees, number 54, Goose Gossage.
Stepping into the box, Adam Rosales. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
0-2, here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Phil Gosselin. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease. And the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Roenis Elias earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.